Hey, Michael Ray Bauer, you're on the show.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I was watching you on Ustream for a couple minutes.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, if you don't know, Michael Ray Bauer's been in a ton of shit. He's been in Wonder Years, Evolution, the movie Evolution. Would you say your most famous thing is Donkey Lips on Salute Your Shorts?
Of course. I mean, you can't get rid of 90s television.
Right. Do you get that a lot? Are you sick of being called Donkey Lips yet?
I mean, of course I am, but, I can't stop people from being ignorant.
Well, you called into the wrong place, man.
Huge fan.
I kind of figured.
Dude, I can't believe I'm talking to you, man. I used to watch. They told me you were calling. I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" I used to love that show. That show was awesome.
Yeah, it was only on for like 2 seasons. Do you know why it only took 2 seasons? Were they not good ratings or something?
No, I left the show. I said, fuck them all.
Oh, you did?
Really?
I was the star.
That's what did it.
I want to be a fly on the wall when you told him fuck them all. That must have been a great moment.
Yeah.
Right.
Boy, you sound like Seth Rogen, brother.
I am Seth Rogen.
It probably is. I don't even know. He had nothing to do today but hang out and smoke.
I don't have his laugh. I have to. If I could corner the market on his laugh,
there you go, man.
Yeah. Seth Rogen impersonator.
What was
the show ended because I guess the budget went up. Every couple years, actors, producers, everybody needs just a little bit more money to survive, and Nickelodeon didn't feel that it was worth it and didn't approve it, and then they didn't want to pay the writers and the creator of the show. So basically little by little they fell apart during the second year.
Right. What do you think? What was Nickelodeon like back in that day? Because everyone kind of went on each other's game shows and stuff. Yeah. Was that a good time?
Well, I mean, if there's a dude called Nickelodeon, he was a great guy. I don't know. The actual network, we only met a couple of executives that flew, down to watch production and stuff. But they were honestly very, very entertaining and great people.
Right.
The executives, the money people back in New York or with MTV, I don't know.
Right.
But beyond that, it was great. And yeah, we guest starred on like Double Dare and Wild and Crazy Kids.
Those were all things I wanted to do. Every one of those shows was like, I want to be on this show. It seems like the most fun. What was the one? There was like that video game one.
Nick Arcade.
Yeah. Oh, Nick Arcade was
Nick
the
Arcade,
best.
Yeah.
Was this before the Temple one?
Oh, no, it was around
Legends
the
of
same
Hidden
time,
Temple.
right?
Yeah. Were you ever a purple iguana?
Unfortunately, I had no Indiana Jones moments in a temple.
Oh, man.
Too bad.
Yeah. Those kids were idiots on that show.
I've always wanted to be a sad Indiana Jones. I thought, that would have cornered the market.
Yeah, definitely. So the Wonder Years, man, that's a seminal show.
I love that show.
What was your role on that?
I actually did a lot of episodes. Like one of the producers that made our helped make our Nickelodeon show, and one of the casting directors that casted our show, they do other jobs, and so they freelanced on Wonder Years. And in order to maintain a show in its first or second or third season, when a show is popular, you got to get cameos and you got to get guest stars so that people keep talking about it. Like, isn't that a guy or a girl from another show and this and that?
Yeah.
And then they just liked me. The casting directors are like, let's just throw Michael in a character every season. Like, so one season I was like, I didn't have a name. I was a obituary guy. And then another season I was like, a friend that said, "Hey, you broke up with Winnie Cooper. I'm sorry."
Right.
And then the producers and everybody, they just kept seeing me every year. And then finally, they wrote a whole episode about me, and they made a character named Peter Armbruster.
Right.
That's an awesome name.
What are you working on lately?
Unemployment. It's a big movie. A lot of people in line.
I've been there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was reading your Twitter and Facebook, and you let it all out there. Like, I love that stuff. Does that ever get you in trouble?
Of course. I'm insane.
Yeah.
There was something you posted that your brother was hospitalized. You go to visit your brother in the hospital, and the employees at the hospital are fans, and like you're in this weird like melancholy moment, but the employees or the staff at the hospital can't stop bothering you.
Yeah, well, I mean, not that I'm that famous, but, I'm a fat guy. I got a funny talk, and...
You're very recognizable.
You are recognizable, absolutely.
That's the key, So maybe they don't know if I'm like Tom Cruise or anything, but they're like, where do I know you? I went to school with you, or I've heard you before, or...
Right.
Something like that. So, unfortunately, my brother, everybody has the wild child in their family that, goes beyond life and death.
What do you mean? What do you mean your brother...
No, he just, he overdosed. He tried a drug called Whippets.
Oh,
Whippets.
Oh, is that's what he was hospitalized for?
Yeah. He whatever problems he has, those are his. I can't control that,
Right.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that?
You don't. That's the problem.
Right.
You don't. Then they end up overdosing on new drugs or something. But, it was very scary because, he had to go into the hospital and couldn't function, kind of had like a little bit of brain damage, and body wasn't moving, like crippled, and
Jeez.
and then
Whippets are like
at the same time I'm fighting with my family, like
Right.
a couple of orderlies and like young nurses or whatever they're called.
one of the-
Calling you donkey lips and shit while your brother's in trouble.
Yeah.
No, they just recognized me, and then they're like, oh, can we get a picture? But I'm like in the room with my brother,
Wow.
and I'm like, do I want that image out there on the internet? Do I want that image there? In case my brother's in the background, that I'm in pain, or I'm wearing sweatpants, or I was just like,
Jesus.
could you guys... I just couldn't believe they didn't approach me when I left or something, but
Right,
they
yeah.
probably had to go home.
Wow,
Some
you
people
an
have no
hour.
couth.
No tact.
No tact at all. Yeah, it said, I was reading some of your Twitter, and it looks like you're having issues with your mom and stuff. You cleaned out your brother's room. You said 41 boxes or something.
Oh, yeah, it was insane. Well, let's say at least a couple thousand little cans of the nitrous oxide, whatever.
Oh, that's what you cleaned out of the house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Hopefully he's manned up and realized what he's done.
Right.
He's lucky to be alive.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've seen friends and like people that I know do that stuff. I'm like, what are you doing?
Right.
That seems crazy.
I mean, they're smoking weed and stuff, and then once they like cross that threshold to nitrous oxide.
I think that like everyone's knows somebody that battles addiction, and it's a pain in the ass, man.
Yeah, it's
But,
tough.
Devastating.
It's life, entertainers and artists.
Yeah.
We're just as real as you guys, and we have, our problems as well.
Right.
Sure.
I was reading on your Twitter. You said Shia LaBeouf treated you like dirt.
What?
Yeah, that's
I'm really glad we're off my personal subject and now on to Shia's personal subject.
well, he personally treated you bad. That's what I mean, that's interesting.
Oh God, you guys are trying to get any fucking press you can get.
We're nobodies, Michael.
Yeah.
I'm just interested. It sounds interesting.
I'm into interesting stories.
Yeah.
Wait, you're nobody till you're somebody, motherfucker.
Yeah. Good.
Come on. I don't care. Yeah, no. I just a good friend of mine, I won't name no names, grew up with Shia LaBeouf, and a couple years ago when Transformers 2 was coming out, around that time, like, Shia got injured, I got injured, I hurt my foot, and then somehow we connected at the foot doctor and the hand doctor, and then, I kind of knew Shia through my friend, and we met each other, introduced each other. Then my friend took me to a premiere called Eagle Eye, and we went to a rap party, and then I saw Shia again. He's like, oh, you're the guy with the foot. I didn't know you're friends with Bo. I'm like, yeah, I am. Oh, I gave his name away. Sorry.
That's
Fuck.
okay. I can cut it.
And
It was Bo Bridges, right?
yeah, it's Bo Bridges. Then we became good friends, kind of like good friends. And then Shia was partying, going to nightclubs, and I would pick them up drunk, and drop them off, at home or whatever, because I don't really do none of that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm actually, like older, than a lot of these young cats. So whatever. So one day we go watch Transformers 2 at a midnight showing.
Yeah.
Not a screening. It's like a midnight, regular showing.
Yeah.
And then my friend picks me up, and I'm like, where are we going? It's like 5 o'clock. The movie's not till 12. He's like, we're going somewhere. And he picked up these cigars, and they were like $200 or something. I'm like, why are you picking up cigars? And he's like, oh, we're going to deliver them to a friend. Long story short, we end up at Shia LaBeouf's new house.
Right.
On the eve of the Transformers 2 premiere or midnight showing.
Big deal.
And then the door's open. I still have a broken foot. You know, he's still healing from whatever his hand. But we walk in the house, and my friend's like, hey, I'm here. And he's like, cool, come in. Then we walk in. He immediately walks out of the room and sees me and my friend, and then just goes livid. Starts saying, what the fuck? You brought people to my house?
Right.
And I've hung out with him on at least 9 occasions.
And bailed him out while he's a drunken mess.
Well, kind of, yeah. You know, but that was more for my other friend.
Right.
Yeah, so, you know, he starts yelling, you brought people to my house. And my friend's like, are you kidding, right? You're being stupid. He's like, no, you brought people to my house. He just bought the house.
Right.
He wanted to get away from paparazzi. So I understand that. So me being an entertainer as well, I kind of understand you don't want that. But if he would take a second and realize who the fuck I am,
right,
or, you know, whatever, he would handle the situation differently.
Right.
But he runs in the bedroom, throws a phone against the wall, breaks his phone or something like that.
Jesus.
That sounds unreasonable.
And then just starts yelling, everybody needs to get the fuck out of my house. Everybody needs to get the fuck out of my house. And then I look at my friend and I'm like, dude, like, he's tripping. And I'm like, maybe we should go. He's like, nah, he does this. He gets like
this is a normal
That's
thing.
just Shia. Just
Shia
Shia.
being Shia.
Wow.
So I'm like, okay. So my friend, you know, goes in the room. And then, hopefully they had a talk or whatever, but then Shia walks out and then immediately points his finger at the door and gets in my face and says, you need to get the fuck out. Now, I want a hello, first off. I've seen him 9 times.
Right.
I like how you didn't even want to go to his house. You didn't know where you were going.
Where are we going?
Yeah.
And then you get punished for it.
Assaulted.
Jesus.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you know. So then he's like, get the fuck out. Then I go, hey, I don't know if he remembered because I told him, but I'm like, I'm an actor like you. That was the first thing I said. And I was about to say, I understand you're nervous about your house. Like, nobody's going to give your address away or whatever.
Right.
So I go, I'm an actor like you. And then he immediately goes, I don't give a fuck who you are.
Jesus.
I'll just tell you, man, if you just show up at my house, dude, I'm opening up bottles of wine for you. And I'll treat you nice.
Good for you.
So, yeah, so he hits me with the anger, and then he goes, I don't care. He goes, I don't give a fuck who you are. You got to get the fuck out. Then he walks to the door, opens the door like I'm a dog to escort me out.
Right.
Go potty.
Jesus.
Good.
So I start walking toward the door, and I do it classily, and then, or with class, and I'm like, hey, man, we didn't, you know, we're sorry, we didn't mean to bother you, man. Maybe Bo should have called and let you know that he was bringing me by, but, you know, Transformers, congratulations. And he's like, blah, 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 get the fuck out, get the fuck out. That's what he kept saying.
What a
I'm like,
dick.
okay.
That sounds crazy.
So then I get to the door, and I said, look, no worries. Have a great day. It was good seeing you again.
Right.
Then he slams it in my nose, like literally before I'm out, like with my face turned, and it kind of hits my nose. Then I get pissed. Then I'm like, you know, after me trying to say good things for at least 1 minute while I'm walking out,
right?
He's being still rude, like a child.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a grown man. First off, if you don't want your house to be represented in the media, don't hit people with anger once they show up there.
Right.
Treat them nicely.
Sure. So what is the address then?
And, you know, fuck Shia Lane.
Is that why he is doing this whole "I'm sorry" thing? He feels guilty about slamming the door in your face.
No, it was yeah. That's right.
Well, again, but still, you know, like
you're a human being.
Say hello to me if he doesn't want people there. And he's mad at my other friend for bringing people, then you say, hey, can I talk to you for a second? You pull him in the other room, and you say, hey, man, I don't really appreciate that. I know him, I've met him, or whatever the case is, but you know what? I don't want people here. I just moved in, and I'm not happy.
Yeah, that's all you need to say.
What a nightmare.
Yeah, he sounds mad.
Then walk out and tell me an excuse and go, hey, I appreciate you coming. It's good seeing you, man. I hope you do well, but I'm kind of tired. I got a headache. Thank you for everything. And then I leave happy. Then I leave in 2 minutes with respect.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But now I'm mad and he slammed the door in my face. So I'm a bitch, just like everybody else. I want to call every paparazzi in the book and say, this is where the bitch lives.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man.
Wait,
But of course I'm not going to do it, but he doesn't realize that, you know, he can avoid all this by just having a little humility and a little bit of clash.
I hear you, man.
When he's
of
mad.
sugar, man.
Yeah, spoonful of sugar. So yeah, it's insane.
I'd like to wait. So your friend stayed there? You were like abandoned there? Like
No, we left and we
okay.
actually went to go watch Transformers because I'm a geek and I wanted to watch it. And
You still went to go watch it. I'm
Still
gonna watch
supported
this
it.
and that
motherfucker
was
on
the
this
final
screen.
insult that you had to watch that movie.
I
Yeah,
walked
you know
out of
what?
Transformers 2.
Transformers 2 wasn't that good. It was actually better than 3, but yeah.
I was just telling a joke, man. It's just like that was his final slap in your face that you watched that movie.
Yeah, no, we're good now. Like, you know, years have passed and,
Sure.
you know, he apologized and whatever the case is. I mean, we're not
having a
like
really
friends
bad
where we
day.
call each other or whatever, but
Well, thanks for the call, man. Check out heybauer.com. You can find Michael Ray Bauer at heybauer.com. Thanks for calling in, man. Is there
Yeah.
anything else you want to plug? You got a web series or anything?
well, I mean, I made a web series called Focus, the web series. We're still producing episodes, but I'm also going to be on a TV show called The Millers on CBS.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Check
That stars JB Smooth, one of the guys from the black guy from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah, I like him.
And that'll be on February 27th. And then I'm on an episode of Raising Hope.
Oh, okay.
Very cool.
That'll be on probably after February 27th, probably
Still
March.
working, man.
I
Still
love
working
it that you're working. Good stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to, brother. You know, I'm trying to
Yeah.
keep some sort of entertainment going.
Good,
Well,
man.
you got a knack for it, man. You made an indelible impression about a ton of people. Like, you know, when I was talking to like the possibility of you calling into the show, everyone's like, "That's awesome."
Right.
Yeah, I was
People are
super
excited,
stoked.
man.
So,
Thanks for your honesty. That's what I
Yeah.
love.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love honesty.
yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, I am what I am, but I'm crazy. I definitely rant on YouTube and Twitter,
I love it.
and it bites me in the ass. Believe me.
It's
You know what?
entertaining.
But there's something cathartic about living out loud. Just fucking telling people how you feel, you know?
Right.
Like, not holding on to all that shit. I realize it may not be smart all the time, but it feels good sometimes, you know?
yeah.
Well, thank God I'm not that famous yet, like Lindsay Lohan or
Right.
whoever those people. But I'm sure if I ever hit some success, they would go, "Look at this crazy fat guy."
Yeah. Well, I hope that happens to you one day. Bless you on that path to all your things biting you in the
Yeah,
ass
man.
because of your fame.
Good for you.
Appreciate it, brother.
All right, man. Check out heybauer.com. Thanks for the call, man. Let's do
Oh, you
this
got
again
it. No worries,
sometime.
man.
Let's do this again. So,
Yeah, good luck with your show, man. Just keep doing it, keep producing it, and you know you'll get bigger and better.
thanks, man. Appreciate
Kick
it.
ass.
Cool.
No worries, guys. You be good.
Later.
Adios, brother.
See you, dude.
Later.
There he goes. Michael Ray Bauer.
Guys,
What a delight.
that was awesome.
It was, dude.
He was so cool.
Yeah.
It's the coolest dude ever, right?